Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I want to be doing my comic haul for October, November, and December of 2025. I only have three things to talk about here, so let's just jump in. The first one is It's Jeff, the Jeffverse, or just Jeffverse. This is a collection of a few different things. It's some of the. Okay. It's Jeff is a long strip style comic Marvel puts out on their subscription service. It was then they took that, they edited it to fit a comic book and released it as a one shot. And this collects two of those It's Jeff one shots, which are collections of the web strip, as well as a different one shot from a Venomverse event, I think, and a segment from another Venomverse comic. So this is just a bunch of It's Jeff stuff. No dialogue basically at all, because the way the web strip works is there's just no dialogue. You just scroll down and you read it. Art by Gurihiru, who I love, I'm a big fan of. I think written by Kelly Thompson. There's some Gwenpool. I love me some Gwenpool stuff. And then yeah, here in the back, we got some Venomverse stuff. This is just cute. It's like a good little, I'd say this is a great kids comic because it's not very dialogue heavy. You can give this to somebody really young who might not even be able to read yet, and they could probably enjoy this. It's just a picture book for most of it. But yeah, that's the first one I got. Next up, let's do another Marvel one. I got two Marvel comics and a DC comic. Next up, I've got Ultimate X-Men Volume 2 by Peach Momoko. I really like Peach Momoko. I read her, Demon Days, Demon Wars, and I got the first volume of this. I'm a big fan. I really enjoy her art. I think this series is ending, or it's already ended, and I think it's only going to be 4 volumes, so I'm excited to keep reading that. A nice short series, that'll be fun. And I think she's starting a new series too. I think it's another mini series, or a series of one shots, like Demon Days and Demon Wars was. So I'm excited for that. The first volume of this I enjoyed. Pacing is weird. I think when I read it, I don't remember if I knew this at the time, but each issue is supposed to be in a month. So the issue that issue 1 took place in January, issue 2 took place in February. I don't know if I knew that at the time, so I just remember the pacing being kind of weird. Now that I know that going in, I'll probably be able to comprehend it a little bit. But yeah, the first volume I found interesting, and I'm looking forward to see where this goes. I think the whole supporting cast has been built up at this point. But yeah, it's a fun little comic, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. Now, for DC, I got one DC comic here, and that is DC Finest, Peacemaker, Kill for Peace. This is my first DC Finest trade. I've got some Marvel Epic collections, which I enjoy those, and this is sort of DC's equivalent of that, where it's just pick a character, and we're just going to put out all the comics in chronological order that they're in, kind of. And I picked this one up because I think it's just a one-off. I don't think Peacemaker had anything after this took place. Let's see, what's the dates on here? 1963 to 1966 to 1993. So I don't know much about Peacemaker. I watched the show, and he appeared a bit in the Blue Beetle Jaime Reyes paperback that I have. So he seems like an interesting character, and this basically covers his pre-Flashpoint history. Here on the back, we can see all the years that the comics were actually published in blue. Let's see if I can get a good close-up of that. So 1966, 67, and then 86 to 91, and then something in 93. So I'm excited for this. This is my first DC Finest. I'm interested to see what they're like. I really like this style of paperback, though, where it's just here's a character, here's a bunch of comics with the character. They're going to jump all over the place because with Peacemaker here, there's a bunch of gaps in his publishing history, but I think that's pretty cool. Having stuff from the 60s and then the 80s and stuff like that. I'm really excited for this. I like the character in the show. I'm expecting this to be nothing like that, but I'm also excited to see sort of how some things are similar between the two, But yeah, Peacemaker, Kill for Peace, and that's it. Those are the 3 volumes I got for these last few months. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.